Off the Record is a show from 88.1 WKNC in which DJs talk with artists about everything from their music to upcoming tours to former bandmates' birthdays. Make sure to follow WKNC on SoundCloud and Tumblr so you never miss a beat. Enjoy!
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ Iron Mike. It's a special edition of Local Rap Lunch because certain things were going on in the programming situation at noon. So it's a late lunch. It's an evening lunch. A supper of sorts.
Local rap supper.
You know what I mean?
But I got a very special guest in the building. I got the homie Juice Lord in the building, my brother.
Yeah.
I got the homie Jovi Mosconi.
Big facts.
Crossbones in this.
Absolutely.
I'm about to start cursing on there.
The greatest words in the business.
We get everybody in trouble. It don't matter. You'll be all right.
If you're a fan of local hip hop, then you obviously know who Juice Lord is. He's everywhere. You're everywhere, bro. You do your thing. I think you do a show like at least every other week. You also know that I'm his DJ, so we're quite busy.
Extremely.
Young Butter Rugs in the building.
You feel
Put
me?
out the best album of the year.
It's your
I'm not
auntie
saying
favorite
that. I'm
album.
not saying that in a biased way at all. But no, in all honesty, jokes aside, like for real, your album definitely holds up, even with like the national cats that have been releasing. It's been a good summer too.
Yeah, it's been a real good summer with releases.
So me and you came together to work together last year. I hit you up to feature on Cops Come.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know you from anything.
Nope.
I was like, but I seen this dude perform. This beat sounds like something he would want to do, and I got this concept, and you were on it. And ever since then, it's been history. But besides that, like, what was your process? Making the whole album, because it's a double album.
Yeah.
And that's just one track.
Yeah, it was a double album, and my process was very tedious, to say the least. My process was stress, suicidal thoughts and tears. That's what my process was. And I took that, I boiled that up, and I said, let's make music with it.
Hey, that's super effective.
It is.
Crazy effective. And it's kind of even stupid to ask what your inspirations were throughout the project, because it goes through so many different levels. You got the first part of the album, Days I'll Never Forget.
Yep.
And that's like, it's like the lighter side of Juice,
Yeah,
which
like
is still dark.
Yeah, it's like I like to say, it's the problems in the world and the things of that nature. I basically speak on what's going on in the world and like all the controversial stuff and all of that and how I dislike it.
Now, you're a big fan of Trump. You're a Trump supporter.
I'm a who? Wow. You already know, MAGA hats and
You feel me? We got the exclusive colors.
MAGA hats and bullet shells. This a new joint coming out. You know what I'm
You know what I
saying?
mean? Get the camouflage special edition joints coming soon.
I'm calling the cops on all black people doing anything black. Believe that.
Big facts.
In any situation, you cooking out, you out of here.
Selling
You walking down the
water.
street, you out of here. You selling water, I don't care if you 3, you out of here.
Breathe too hard at the bus stop, you out of here.
Nah, but really, obviously that's a joke, because, you listen to
I can't
Nights.
stand that guy.
Yeah. With everything that's been going on, you're a very conscious rapper. You rap about issues that, black people and just minorities in general face. How do you think someone like Trump being in the office is going to affect, I don't know, not just our lives, but like how we create our art? Because it feels like when we, like, the more crazy stuff he says, the more they try to censor us. People calling the cops on us, all that kind of stuff. And you're like outspoken as hell.
Yes, I am.
So what are your feelings on all of that?
At one point they banned liquor, and then the prohibition era happened. You can't stop the people from doing what they gonna do just because you don't like it as the government. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So feel how you want to feel. I think it's great for my art. Let him. He's amazing. The best thing that Trump ever did was make people feel comfortable to be themselves.
Valid.
Because now I know
how you
yeah,
feel.
Yeah, that dude in high school, I was like, yo, we're friends. We're not friends, fam.
Like, damn,
we not even Facebook
bro,
friends
Jimmy from the
no more.
lacrosse team?
Yeah.
I thought you was cool.
Yeah. We see how you
Your
get
favorite
down,
rapper
brother.
was Wayne, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I thought,
they love our
That's
music,
like,
though.
Joe, you said your favorite rapper was Wayne. That's one thing that gets me though, because like
Yeah, they love our
They
music.
love it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They love everything black, but I mean, except us. You feel me? They want all the clothes, the slang, the lingo. Fam, I'm gonna get on the wild rant. Like, if I go on this,
You know the government watches.
Well, I mean, we were laughing like even like we've done shows and you've done your spiel,
Yeah.
and like you'll have people who like are blatantly not too
supporters,
comfortable
yeah.
with, but they'll still be like Donald Trump,
Yeah.
of Donald Trump.
lost in the moment, man.
It's crazy because like I've been at shows, if anybody who's heard me, they know the final song I do at pretty much all my sets is Woosah, that has F asterisk # K Donald Trump. That's like the beginning of the first word, first 2 words of the song. So I start a big chant beforehand. I've been, in front of a bunch of Trump supporters, and they're like, "I like this guy." Through the whole set,
whole show.
and then I get to the last one. It's like, "Whoa, I don't know about this guy.
They grab
He might be a bad person."
They grab their MAGA hat off the rack and just make their way out the building. Like,
Yep.
I've had enough of this.
He was okay until this point.
Do you see any compromise at this point when it comes to people who support Trump or like trying to like align with his ideas? Like, do you see it as like
That's my biggest thing that I say is, what I'm saying, if you voted for Trump, that's great. That's cool, what I'm saying? You made a mistake. And, mistakes can be forgiven. But if you continue to support him through the stuff that he's doing right now, then we got a problem.
yeah.
So, you wore your MAGA hat and you was proud of it. I dig that. But if you put it on now, after all he done did, you blatantly telling me, like, I don't care about you.
Either that or I'm just too
Or your
stubborn.
Mexican friends. I don't care about you.
No, that's a fact. But like North Carolina is such a weird place, especially this area, because you got the 4 major universities, and you have a liberal, sentiment for the most part in the triangle. But then there's still that is an element of people that don't want to hear. Perfect example, when I first started doing local rap lunch, the first episode, you got an angry voicemail from this dude, went on for like 3 minutes. It was 3-minute voicemails long. Like,
I didn't know
and
voicemails could go that long.
and he wasn't mad about. He was literally just mad about the fact that we were playing rap at lunch in the
dead.
daytime. And he said, "There's a time and place for their stuff."
Wow.
Yeah. He said, "I don't. I can't. It's fine. You guys play that stuff at night and whatever. There's a time and place for their stuff.
Oh man, I hope.
But it's lunch. I'm trying to eat lunch, and I was with my kids and almost got sick."
So turn to a different station.
big facts.
But with the going back to the topic though, like your music, so it's very emotionally charged, not just politically charged. It's emotionally charged.
Of course.
So, have you? I haven't seen anything, but have you experienced anyone coming at you yet over that?
Now, Mike, going so many different places with me,
I was
that
I haven't seen it.
as much as a person will want to, after seeing me on stage, they're probably like, "That is a bad idea. I'm just gonna leave." I want to confront him, but that's a bad idea.
Can you imagine?
I don't look like the type of person that'll talk to you about things of that nature on stage. Given, I'm gonna talk to you. We're gonna have a very
Well, that's what I'm saying. You are you're a very articulate person, very
we have
smart person.
a progressive discussion. But after seeing me on stage, you probably think like, if I say something to him, he's gonna punch me in the face.
Yeah.
That option's not off the table, though. Just so you know, it's not off. You still could get punched in the face.
So, basically,
Respectfully.
segueing into punching someone in the face. So you have the collective. We have the collective.
Cross, all that.
If any of you are familiar with social media, I have a very famous hiccup in an interview trying to explain Crossbones.
Oh man.
I was very tired. I was very tired and couldn't get my thoughts together. But Crossbones, the collective.
Yeah, the boys.
The
boys. We had a girl, but we'll get another one. But yeah, I'm all about. I wanted like a full representation of all different spectrums, but everything doesn't work out. But yeah.
So talk about it. So you got not only it's just me, you, Jovi. We got Convo,
the Mutant,
Convo the Mutant,
3 a.m.
3 a.m. sound, Black Trail. You know what I'm saying? That's representing the hood because oh my god,
but that
oh my god.
So you have all these personalities, and not only the personalities are people that that kill it on their own, on their own. 3 a.m. doesn't need a collective. Neither does Convo. But you bring all these people together. Let's talk about the process. Why you wanted to do that? Why you wanted to bring those people together?
Because
Paradiso too.
Yeah, Paradiso. Yeah, man.
He's making the merch. Can't not shout him out. He's making the merch.
Ooh, and the merch is fire.
Shout out to King Nico.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Prez. But yeah, I mean, Ghostface Killer, he didn't need a collective.
True.
Neither did Raekwon the Chef. Tyler Creator didn't need a collective. A$AP Rocky, none of them needed that.
Right.
But the idea that so many strong artists could come together and represent this area and decide like we're not leaving. We're gonna do it from right here. Like these are our cities right here. Right. We're gonna do it for this state, these cities, and we're gonna represent.
And you have roots in Harlem.
Of course,
it'll be easy for you to just at the level you're at now.
Yeah,
you could move up there, and have a support base, and do it from there. But you're not.
I'm not. I mean, it's so easy to say, I'm from Harlem. I'm from New York. Truth be told, I've been here 16, 17 years. You know what I mean? So North Carolina is home. I'm a Durham. Skip the N-word. To the heart.
Durhamite.
Yeah, Durhamite. I'm a Durhamite to the heart. Bull City. To the definitely. So yeah, it's easy to do that. I'd much rather I like being from here. I like saying I'm from Durham.
And the rest of the people on the squad, like Black Trail.
Yeah.
A lot of our audience isn't familiar with his music yet.
They will be.
But when they will be. Listen.
What did you compare him to?
The Black Trail is like C Murder and T.I. put together, to be honest. He like
hopefully without the cases.
Yeah, we gonna knock on whatever.
At least
while
we don't have money.
I think Black Trail already got his cases, so we good.
Shout out to Trail.
Hey, listen, that's the homie. That's family.
Big facts.
What's up? And we got a show this week.
Yeah.
To unveil it all. You did the unveiling on social media, but
that's right.
This show at King's on Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. Every Friday the 13th is mine. Every Friday the 13th is mine. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Every Friday the 13th belong to Bones for the rest of your life. So, when Friday the 13th come up,
there to be a Crossbones show.
It's gonna be a Crossbones show.
Don't care if your baby get born, snip the cord and pull up to the show that's going on.
And bring the baby.
And bring the
Crossbones for the kids.
All right. Well, listen, we're gonna do a little bit of the music thing since this is a music.
Oh
show.
Yeah, we're talking a lot. Same Breakfast Club.
But I'm gonna play a couple tracks from Juice and other Crossbones members. Stay tuned. We're gonna be back to talk more with Juice Lord and Jovi. Let's get into it. Here's Florida Man.
Last night I met a homeless man.
WKNC 88.1 FM with the special late edition of the local rap lunch with the homie Juice Lord Magnus.
Yes, and I'm him.
Jovi Mosconi.
How you doing, ladies and gents?
We are Crossbones. We taking over. This is Pirate Radio.
It's Pirate Radio.
Give me mateys.
Dude, that sounded like
Dang, but that was on point for you to do that.
that sounded like a recording, bro.
Y'all know,
I'm dead.
y'all know
That's
how
wild,
y'all
actually.
know how I be doing the impressions and whatnot.
But yeah, so coming into the music break, we listened to Florida Man by Juice WRLD off the new album.
Facts.
One of the only clean songs.
Nights I can't remember.
Shout out to
Clean-
Florida.
Which is crazy because it's probably the darkest song on
It
my
is.
album.
It's the
Darkest,
And,
darkest song that has no
and
curses.
it don't got no curses in it. Everything
That was
else
one
is
curse.
like, it's angry, but it ain't like that dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Florida once again.
Florida man's always doing it, man.
Florida man's out here.
Yeah.
Out
Florida
here,
man got one of the strongest brains in the game.
For real, someone needs to capitalize on that.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Like,
We
for
will.
real. Yeah.
We will.
Just trademark that.
No
And then
ideas.
every-
No ideas out on the radio.
then-
No ideas.
Yeah. Shh.
Then every Florida newspaper is gonna have to.
Let me get that. Let me get that. I heard.
Hey, but yeah, so we got we got Shock Therapy at King's on Friday night,
Big
Friday
facts.
the 13th.
Yeah.
This Friday. If you've never seen Juice WRLD perform live, you're messed up in the game. I don't know. If you're listening to this radio station, you pride yourself as like an indie music head. So you know what I mean? Like, so whether it's rap or rock, whatever, if you're listening to this station, I have faith in the fact that you're into some good music. So
So if you want to brag to all your friends while you enjoying your pomegranate shake inside the mason jar or whatever it is you're doing your free time, pop out.
pomegranate
you know what I mean?
margaritas.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is everybody's gonna be there.
Yes.
My mom.
You do bring everyone out though.
I try.
The album release show, you
Yeah,
almost
that was a
that was
banger.
boom.
Yo, it was a banger, fam. Yo,
Top left, you
yo,
get me,
word
bro.
to the six called. It was a banger, fam.
Big
That's
team
the
go
wrong
on, you get
continent.
me.
That's wrong. They don't talk like that in Canada.
Yo, yes they do, fam. You're crazy.
Bro, you're wild
Yo,
coming
you're
off this.
wilding, fam.
Anyway, you almost sold out Motorco for the album release show. I mean, off the strength of your name, you almost sold out the other joint you did at Motorco.
It was the
The it was like a month later.
Oh,
With Elvito on
yeah.
them.
The
Yeah.
Fan Biz joint. Shout out to Fan Biz.
So you have a really good track record of well attended shows, and you've been doing this for what
2 years.
2 years now, and there's cats that have been doing this for like 15.
We're not gonna talk about that because I don't shade people.
Nah, I'm not shading
I don't-
anyone.
I want-
I'm not shading. No, but I mean, you work hard.
I work
You
very,
work very hard, and
very,
that's the
very
difference.
hard.
You can be in the game for years, and it's that X factor
Yeah,
of talent and hard work.
I
And
work really
you do.
effing hard.
You do.
really F asterisks. I don't know, percent sign.
Yeah, hard.
KING hard.
Sleeping in the car. hard.
What's probably your biggest motivator in with the level of work you put into not only your live show but just everything that goes into your brand?
My mother.
Okay.
I seen my mother struggle a lot, and I don't want that for her no more. So, if me following my dream can pull her out of that, then that's what it's gonna be. If she gonna struggle in the future, it won't be for money.
Yeah.
Facts. Agreed.
Yeah, you looked like you had something to add on to that.
Nah, I mean, I was just saying, like, that's really what we do it all for the family. You know what I'm saying? Making sure everybody's put in a better position.
And the
Absolutely.
people, and
Yeah.
the people, not just my mother, my not that you asked, but I'm gonna get the answer anyways. My second thing is the people, because like I said, I make political music, and a lot of people live and work in an environment in which they don't have that outlet. They can't say what I say. And I say it unfiltered. That's why it's hard to put my music on the radio, because I don't believe in censoring myself, because
Right.
people shouldn't have to censor their feelings. And my music that's what it is. It's my feelings.
And like that is something I noticed working with you. Like, you do have kind of like a civic duty, a sense of civic duty in the way.
I didn't even know I had it when I
first.
first started rapping. But the way people was like people would walk up to me like, "You speak for me," and I'd be like, "Oh, I do." Well,
Word. And what's crazy about it is it's not just like the people you would expect
yeah,
Yeah.
to say that.
Yeah.
It's not just black people. It's not just hip hop heads. Like, some of your biggest fans are the Pie Face Girls.
yeah. I love the.
You know what I mean?
I love the Pie Face girls.
Shout out to the Pie Face Girls because they stay coming through to the
Valley.
shows.
Love
Like,
them to
for
death.
real.
Always.
But I think that's just it just speaks for authenticity. Authenticity kind of supersedes any kind of boundary of race or
Best art
taste
comes
in
from
music or
genuine
whatever.
emotion.
Like if it's real, it is relatable. Like who Rage Against the Machine, or
Yeah.
like System of a Down. Those dudes were so real with their energy, and they were political too, but put a lot of emotion into it. There were dudes in the Bronx when I grew up rocking out to System of a Down.
Because they were fire. That's
So
why.
yeah, exactly. So I feel like you have that same kind of energy that kind of just like supersedes all those kinds of boundaries, man.
Rage Against the Machine. I mean, their name was Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Like, you can't
They
really
put that in
That's
action.
straight up. Yeah, that's straight up.
Yeah.
They
There's
named
not really many ways to
Yeah.
not many ways to interpret this.
So what are your biggest influences
Like,
artistically, as far as what you
music.
not even just musically, just like in what you bring to your show and everything. Not even just music, like it can be pop culture, all of it.
A really big influence of mine is chocolate milk.
On your school box version.
Because it starts out white and then you put chocolate in it and it's brown. And that's what I want to do to the world.
You know what's ironic about that? No, you know.
And we got a chocolate milk sponsor, just like that.
I had an uncle on the black side of my family explain that to me about being black when I was like 6 years old, because I was upset because some kids told me that I wasn't black, and he was like, nah, Charlie, look, you take milk, you put a little chocolate in it, it ain't milk anymore. I can't believe I never told you that story.
Was he wearing a
And you
do-rag
just
when he
get-
said that?
Probably.
Probably.
It was like early 90s New York. So
Yeah.
That's so funny,
Definitely
yo.
had Tim's on.
That's so funny.
Unlaced.
But that's crazy. I've never told you that story. And you just came up.
I just
and
making
your listeners
something
just
up.
learned something totally new about you.
Right? Yo,
There you go.
That's what it's about. That's what
That's
Crossbones
chemistry
family.
right
Bones Radio,
there.
we,
That's it.
Bones Radio, we getting it from all aspects, even childhood stories.
But not for real. Like, I mean, I know, horror movies is a big thing for you.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, in Florida, man, you do the Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
The fact that Friday the 13th is like seems to be our lucky day for
Yeah. Which is
Ironically.
it's supposed to be a
Yeah.
bad day.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo.
It's been pretty good. Shout out to Friday the 13th.
Yeah. It's been amazing.
It's been marvelous.
Each one.
Yeah.
So you, as we were talking about, you have people from all over the place feeling your stuff, but especially when it comes to like staunch hip hop heads, everything that's going on recently, there's like the divide in hip hop. It's almost like the divide in hip hop right now is as bad as the divide in race.
Yeah, it is.
And everybody, no one really wants to meet in the middle when it comes to that stuff. But for some reason, you are able to. You have the kids who are into like Lil Pump and all that, into you stuff, and then you have the old heads. They're like, listen, Young Blood.
Yeah.
You remind me of Busta Rhymes, Young Blood.
You something great for hip hop. I'm going to tell you that right now.
All this other stuff going on out here in the streets. Let me tell you, all that boo, yah, boo, boo, woo, woo. Nah, man. Real hip hop still alive.
So is that something you set out to do, or is that just how it came out?
I guess that happened because I didn't make music for nobody else. I made music that I like. And I mean, I like 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I liked XXX before he went. You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P.
I like R.I.P. X. You know what I'm saying? I like them. You know what I'm saying? But I also really, really like Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? I really, really, really like, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z. I love DMX. You know what I'm saying? So for me to love all of these both sides of hip-hop, for me, it was just like, yo, I'm going to just make music that I like. And it just happened to have the kind of hooks that the young boys like and the kind of content that the old heads like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we meet in the middle.
Okay, it's the finished product. Great. That's one of the reasons I wanted to work with you because I'm one of my favorite groups to ever do it was Onyx.
Yeah, that was my favorite group when I was young.
Yeah, like they were moshing and all that
Yep.
crazy stuff
With bald heads.
before it was even cool
Attack
to do
of the
that.
bald heads.
Yeah,
Yep.
and the first time I ever saw you perform at Noir, like I was like, yo, this dude's like, I gotta work with this cat. You know what I mean? It just needs to happen somehow. But we're actually out of time. We got another DJ behind us.
Oh, wow.
Tragic.
It
We were gonna crash the radio waves and bother,
But they here.
and invade Raleigh on it, but
We'll
they
be
here.
doing that. No, let me. Because we can't say certain things. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it happens.
But Friday night, Kings,
There will be an
downtown
event.
Raleigh.
everybody's gonna
Shock
be there.
Therapy is the night. It's gonna be crazy.
Lots of people will come to see Crossbones at King's on Friday.
It would be fun if other people showed up as well.
If there was
Yeah.
possibly
We
a
need
way
the-
for
we need
other
the tickets.
humans to be there in attendance.
But you're gonna
Yeah.
also you're stepping it up too, because not only do you have we have the live show that's gonna be
Amazing.
different than anything else
Yeah,
that you've ever done.
we got some Shields Not Eat plan. We're gonna be-
You also have a line of merch that you're releasing.
yeah. Shout out to
Shout out to
Diesel.
Diesel.
Shout out to
And the
Paradiso.
very next day, we are doing doing a cookout for everybody who supports, Crossbones and Juice Lord and everybody in Crossbones and what we do.
Facts.
But it's invite only, so if you didn't
Crossneck.
get an invite, then don't come.
Yeah.
And just so that so everybody out there who's not familiar yet, how can they get in touch with you?
Oh, I am Juice Lord, so it's spelled JOOSELORD, and you can follow me by that on any social media, things of that nature. I can't tell you to follow me, but it'd be great if you did.
But that's where you're at.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
That's where you're at.
Facts.
All right. So we're done next week. You can tune in the regular time Wednesday, 12 noon to 1 p.m.
I'm coming back on next Wednesday.
You always
6
fuck- you always fuck 'em. Whatever. But yeah, I got some Kazi coming for you, and then we're gonna be into the next DJ. So keep it locked. Thank you as always. Thank you for tuning in. DJ Iron Mike, Juice Lord Magnus, Joey Moscone,
Facts.
Pirate Gang, Gallon Gang. We out.
All right.